Well, back with another installment of Just My Idea while I'm driving around doing stuff. Man, I was watching these impeachment proceedings. Not all of them. Yeah, you got to let some of it go because you sit there and throw stuff at the TV screen and holler, "What are you doing?" Listen, I have to tell you, if you're a Democrat out there and you're watching this stuff on TV and you're realizing that these politicians that you've hired and sent to Washington, you voted for them, so you hired them and sent them to Washington. If you're watching this, you got to realize they think you're stupid. They really do. They think you're stupid. They think you'll just go along because you hate Trump. You'll just don't care. Now, here's the thing. The Democrats have gotten pretty good at this. Because remember, these are the same Democrats that brought you slavery, and then after slavery brought you segregation and all that. And these are the same tactics that they used to use on black Americans. That's what they did. See, they would catch a guy, and whether he did the crime or not didn't matter. They would convince everybody around him that, yeah, he's the guy. And because they didn't like black people either, because they were Democrats, they would come out with the torches and the lynching rope, and off they would go. And that's exactly what they're doing now. They've got everybody ginned up that they hate Donald Trump for false reasons. I mean, the things that they hate Donald Trump for haven't panned out since day one, since he got elected. Remember what they all told you. And they're doing it again. So all they're doing is doing the same thing that they've always done. They're trying to convince those people that'll follow blindly that this man's done something wrong, and he's done nothing wrong. I mean, hey, it's not just me talking this. There's a lot of people, including Democrats that I know, are saying the thing. What is going on here? I mean, when you have Sondland come up and he says Trump told him no quid pro quo, just tell Zelensky to do the right thing, and the only reason that Donald Trump even hesitated was because they were all of his advisors were telling him how corrupt it was. And yeah, he released money to him the first time in 17 and did it again in 18, but then they were coming to him saying, where's all the money going? And now the Russians are in there and things are going, you know. And so he hesitated for a minute and thought about that maybe they're right. Maybe they have been, because there was some money they couldn't find. And maybe they are. So, but he told Sondland, the only person that had any direct knowledge or direct hearing what was going on or anything, there was no quid pro quo. And they've had witness after witness after witness, and not one of them can have any proof that Donald Trump ever said, investigate Biden or you're not getting the money. And he never said that. Even the Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, said he never said that. This has never been said to me. I didn't even know the money was being held up for any reason, much less that reason. And they got the money. Now listen, if you're a Democrat and you're listening to this, I don't know if you would, but if you're a Democrat listening to this, let me tell you, they're doing it to you, all right? I mean, they really are doing it to you. Because what happens is, you being a Democrat, you're being an American, you feel like you're a patriot and everything, right? So these people are taking you down the rabbit hole with them. The rest of the world sees this and they're like, they're really doing it. They're going to take this guy out. No evidence he's ever done anything wrong. He's got the strongest economy, the strongest military, lowest unemployment rates. By all, if he was a Democrat, they would be hoisting this guy up on their shoulders, and they would, honestly, they'd be putting a new face on the mountain out there, right, of the presidents, because that's what a guy like this would deserve. But because they don't like him, because of whatever reason, that they did not want him in there in the first place, and that's even a scarier subject. What in the world what were they trying to do? What were they going to do that warrants all of this to gain the power back? They are so afraid he's going to get elected again. Why? If he got elected again 4 more years, get a Democrat that's worth the crap and get them elected if you want to. But there's something else going on here. I mean, something really devious that's going on here. Something really evil is what I think. And they have got to get him out of there before he discovers something or uncovers something or whatever happens in 2020. Or they got some ticking thing going on in the background that has to have them back in there, because they didn't expect to not be there. And I think they set something in motion, and then when it didn't come about, oh man, that hit the fan. That was just my idea.